You know, I'm pretty excited for this video because I feel like I'm gonna finally be in the know. Everybody talks about Nuzlocks. Everybody talks about Jaiden's Nuzlocks. Like, my girlfriend has watched, I think, every single Nuzlocke that Jaiden has done. And it seems like I'm gonna finally watch something that, let's be honest, I probably should have watched by now. Now, it's occurring to me though, as I'm starting, that I forget what the rules of a Nuzlocke are. I think the one that I know is if a Pokemon faints, like they're dead, you can't use them anymore. That might be it. That might be all I know. Maybe you have to catch the first Pokemon you see. Maybe she'll explain the rules, hopefully.
Within the Pokemon community, there's a set of self-imposed rules you can add to the games to make them more challenging.
I do kind of want to try something like this.
Pokemon you run into per route.
There you go.
Pokemon faints, it dies. And
Thank you.
And you have to nickname your Pokemon to get more attached to them.
Aw, that's cute.
You can technically lose a Pokemon game under those conditions.
Oh, right. Like if you have no more Pokemon. Oh, I didn't think about that.
I decided to make a video on my first full attempt at a Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke.
Pokemon Ruby? Oh my god. I loved Ruby Sapphire.
The moving truck my mom stuffed me in and introducing myself to the neighbor Brendan.
Dude, is she gonna do this all cinematic?
Professor Birch is getting mauled by a level 2 Poochyena, so I let Torchic out and she scratches the crap out of it. He gifts me Torchic for rescuing him and I name her Teriyaki.
Oh my god, like chicken. Teriyaki chicken.
Brendan, who challenges me to a battle, where Teriyaki proceeds to also scratch the crap out of his Mudkip. Good job, Teriyaki. You're 2 for 2.
It did just occur to me, like if you were really bad and somehow lost the first battle, would you just lose? Your Nuzlocke run would be over. Done. You failed Pokemon.
Back up to catch my first Pokemon and ran into a Zigzagoon. Alright, not the best, but...
Yeah, I like Zigzagoons. They're cute. They're fun. Oh,
Dude,
never mind. Rip.
Teriyaki one-shotted Zigzagoon critical hit scrap.
Lol.
Whatever.
Does that now mean she can't catch another Pokemon in this route? Maybe?
Route 102 is right around the corner, and that's where I was able to catch Corn the Seedot. Look at us, couple of
Corn.
ready to take on the Hoenn region together. After watching the weird kid Wally struggle to catch his first Pokemon, I continued on to Route 104 and found a little Tailo in the grass.
Not the worst party so far. Oh, why the butthole? Why the butthole?
I know your name. In Team Magma Grunt jumps some random professor, so Ari and
Dude, that's gonna make it even worse if she ever loses the I forgot the name of the Pokemon already. If she ever loses Ari because she named it after her own bird. That would be so devastating.
jumps some random professor, so Ari and Teriyaki peck his eyes out.
Yeah, kill the actual trainer.
Oh, Shroomish.
But you're saying eyes, and yet it's pecking the ass.
Getting ready to take on Roxanne's gym, Teriyaki kills another Zigzagoon I was about to catch. What you?
Not allowed any other Pokemon.
But it turned out alright, because she also ended up evolving.
Already?
To destroy Roxanne with ease, and we got our first gym badge.
Yay.
And we catch a glance that Team Magma is up to no good again. Something about the scorching earth or something.
Something about ending the world, you know, or ending the sea.
Dog. Also, you're coming with me. The mayor thanks me
The
for
squeak.
turning me into his errand boy, and I arrive in Dewford to give a letter to Stephen.
It's so weird hearing the plot described like this because I feel like, I mean, I remember the games, I played them a lot, but this feels just like, it makes it seem so much more like a movie.
Okay.
I mean, that's not so bad.
After finding Stephen, it was time to take on Brawly, the next gym leader. Ari's a stone cold kid.
Yeah, I mean, for the
He earned
fighting
in
gym.
that fight. Things were going well. 2 badges in, and the team is looking good.
I wonder who's going to be the first to die.
Pool on the beach. Squidward. And after it was time again to get ready for the gym battle with Watson. But as I was fighting some trainers, Chomps the Mawile got electrocuted a bit too hard and was...
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Jaiden, let's...
But from a thunder shock.
I want to show you how strong I am. Okay. Ari, this is an electric gym. You're not allowed to fight in here, so you can just wait outside.
It's cute the way she scratched it.
While battling the gym trainers, Onion evolved into Breloom.
Hell yeah.
Teriyaki, they were able to get another victory. Now we were riding high.
I mean, isn't Teriyaki also flying type? But I guess at least the fire moves will help against things like Magnemite and stuff.
3 gym badges in and no main casualties.
Yeah, who cares about Chomp?
We decided to take on the Win Straight family's challenge of beating all their family members.
Okay.
I ordered out front to get him some experience, but we ran into some...
Is he just gonna die immediately?
Oh god, it's gonna do a high jump kick. I can take him out, but I need a clean switch first.
Bro, the poor thing has just been absolutely squished. That's so sad. Wait, are you sacrificing?
I had to sacrifice
Oh my god.
the Whismer, but honestly, that was the safest move to ensure no one else died.
Oh my god.
Gosh, child,
Yep.
you might
2 deaths already. You might be missed?
Ari evolved.
Hell yeah.
My big bird. Oh, look at you. Yeah. We were almost to town, but we had to get through the sooty grass.
Oh my god, I hated this part.
Oh, jeez. Alright, Barf, get in there with the...
Boff!
I walked into Meteor Falls to see Team Aqua and Team Magma arguing about water and rocks. Can I go? So get over here, Zubat. They kept complaining and I had to go up the volcano they were blocking to fight Maxie, the Team Magma leader. That was a hard fight.
See, I'd be scared every time I fought like a main fight.
But his Golbat hit hard.
Yeah.
Ended up having to switch in Ari and double team up to win the battle. Not the most honorable of strategies, but it worked and we're moving on.
Hell yeah.
Down the volcano, I ran...
You know, it's funny, I always say like, oh, I never use moves like that. I pretty much only ever put on offensive moves because I'm like, they're useless. Whoever wants to use those. But then it explains why I have such difficult gym battles sometimes where I'm like, I could just be spamming this and making sure I never get hit. But no, only aggressive attacks, nothing else. Okay, who needs utility? Not this guy. I'll just keep spamming battles till I eventually win.
On the way down the volcano, I ran...
Bro, he's picking flowers. That's so cute. Aww.
Chad. What? You're a female? Did I stutter? Arrived in Lava Ridge Town and started getting through Flannery's gym. During that time, Squidward was almost killed by a Fury swiping Kecleon. Fury swipes.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, that does a lot of damage. Stop!
Oh, that's so lucky.
Time of battle, he pulled his weight and more. Honestly, with the team, there wasn't much I could have done to Flannery's fire Pokemon, but Squidward came in clutch by learning Bubble Beam, and it was all over for him. Badge 4, under our belt.
Damn, that's so quick. 4 badges.
Inside the gym to give us goggles so we could walk in the sandstorms. I found a claw fossil, and Anorith was born. I didn't know what to name it, so my friend named him Gary. Now it was time for the 5th.
Okay, why Gary?
Training, Chad evolved into Machoke, and the team was leveled up. I started the battle with Ari.
I'm curious what level she actually is now.
Trouble.
Oh, not this gym. Oh my god. It was so annoying.
Yeah, that doesn't do a lot of damage.
You're like, I'm gonna switch out.
More double team.
Oh, okay.
Barely able to take out the first slacking, so when
Wow, she managed to beat it with... Oh my god. That's impressive.
I brought out Onion to leech seed it and try and get more chip damage in, which worked, but he was also killed by Slacking's facade.
No!
Thought he could take
Oh my god, that's so sad.
the rest of the fight, but that was the first death that actually hurt.
Oh,
I'm not crying. Someone's just
chopping.
But with every down,
That's like so funny and so depressing, and I don't know how to handle it, bro. I didn't think I'd actually care. You know, I feel like if I started a gameplay like this, I'd be like, no, I'm cold-hearted and I won't get attached. I won't care, but I would. I'd be blubbering like a baby. Well, you're telling me on the 4th gym I lose Onion? No, like that's half the game. You've had that for a while.
but with every down, there's an up, and Corn
Oh.
stepped up and was ready to fill Onion's spot.
Hell yeah.
Mauville again, Watson asked us to help him turn off the city's generator, and while down there I found a Magnemite. You wanna come with? Okay. We kept on our way, catching Spurky the Electric,
Oh.
and while fighting some
It's 2 electrics now.
survived 2 very close calls. He took a Swords Dance boosted Fury Cutter by Ninja.
Whoa.
And a misclick
Oh
from
my
me,
God.
which
Oh.
resulted in him tanking a wing attack from a Talo.
Wow.
No! Corn, no!
Oh.
Dude,
I feel like I would just be constantly stressed out.
evolved while training. So
Well, that's helpful.
arrived in Fortree City, and this is a gym I was really nervous about. Not only did we not have a good team to take on a flying type, Winona's Altaria is notorious for sweeping teams if
Yep.
she sets up too many dragon dances. I went to the grass to train up the team, And the worst happened. Corn was killed by
No.
a missile from a Zigzagoon.
What?
Wait, no.
Are you serious? That's insane. By a wild Zigzagoon?
Corn, you monster!
Zigzagoon's just watching. What have I done, actually?
That Corn sacrificed himself because he knew we were at too much of a disadvantage going into Winona's gym. And by opening
How would that... Oh.
the type advantage we needed to stand...
Oh, can you not switch out as you need?
Brought Zip Zap Zop the Magnum...
Zip Zap Zop.
And realized
Well, that's helpful.
the grinding I was gonna have to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So many Merrills to get Zip Zap Zop on par with the rest of the team. You want to know how many? The
Yes.
Thunderbolt can be used 15 times before it runs out. And I had to go back to the Pokemon Center almost 6 separate times to refill it. Zip Zap Zop killed more than 80 Merrills.
Just wiped out the population of Merrills.
But she immediately brought out Altaria, which made me very scared because I know she's got Earthquake on that thing.
Oh, true. I didn't think of that.
On the team could take 2 hits from this cloud bird. So I ultimately decided that I'd have to have Zip Zap Zop paralyze it in exchange for his death.
Wow. I mean, fair enough. What is he? I don't know why I low-key feel like, but I am also wholeheartedly expecting to be completely wrong. I just feel like Zip Zap Zop's gonna clutch it. Maybe it won't die. You know, the earthquake will hit it and it'll escape with just a few health. At least that's what I'm gonna tell myself, okay? I'm gonna live in bliss for the next, like, 30 seconds before it just perishes.
Goodbye, Zip Zap Zop. You weren't here for long, but your efforts will not be...
Please.
Oh my god!
That's what I said!
Lived the earthquake on 2 HP.
Oh my god. Yeah, what a fucking king. Fucking king. Bro, I'm invested. I'm sorry. You guys probably didn't even know Felicity was here. I haven't even turned to look at you once. Also, she's on the other side now. Usually she's on that side and now she's here, which feels really, really strange. But anyway, that's how into this I've been. I'm locked in. I'm so keen and excited.
Corn must have been looking down on us.
The Guardian Corn.
A 90% chance Zip Zap Zop was supposed to die there. With that string of luck, I was able to switch Ari in for Zip Zap Zop to predict another earthquake and start...
Oh, right.
chipping away
That's
at the
smart.
Not gonna be easy. She was already starting to stack up those dragon dances, which make her moves...
Yo, it's me in the club.
But with what little luck we had left, Winona got greedy and tried to get in that last dragon dance, and that's when Ari was able to swoop in and snipe that kill. If that Altaria would have decided to attack at any point, she would have one-shotted anyone, and
Just kept dragon dancing though.
from there I was able to heal up Zip Zap Zop and sweep the rest of her team.
The look, oh my god. Bro, see, this is the other part of it where I'm talking about getting attached to Pokemon. Like, I feel like what would make me more attached to Pokemon is close calls like that. Like, Zip Zap Zop would be like my fucking gangster right now. You know, I would be obsessed with him. And even if I didn't care before, now if he died, I would be heartbroken. I can't deal with that.
Outside the Safari Zone,
What?
it was ours.
Okay, fair enough.
Safari Zone, I found a Duskull I was able to kill.
Oh, cute.
I have to have Gary on the team since resurrecting him from the dirt, but he honestly has like no moves or damage, so I decided
Just poke.
we stormed Team Magma's base, and while trying to get the Master Ball they've got on the ground, an Electrode exploded and almost killed Chad, which was
Wow.
uncalled for. After beating their admin, they escaped into a submarine, and I went on to fight the next gym. Tate and Liza were the first double battle gym leaders. And
Oh, these guys also wiped me a bunch.
I was just a tad under level.
Yep. Oh no.
They don't have any more than 2 Pokemon, so I think we should be okay. 42!
Sin and Squidward. Wow, you are hella underleveled. That's a hard fight.
Good duo being able to confuse and paralyze them, but Solrock managed to get off a sunny day
Oh.
with a flamethrower in Zip Zap Zop's face.
Yeah, that would kill him. Yeah.
That really sucked.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Oh, nice. He's like a little melted puddle. That's fucking depressing.
Squidward came out, and together with Sin, were able to finish off the duo, getting
Hell yeah.
the 7th gym badge. Alright, Spurk.
I'm getting stressed, Felicity. I'm not ready, because, like, I feel like by the end, there's still one more gym and the f***ing Elite Four, I feel like we're gonna have some other deaths and I don't want it to happen, okay? Zip Zap Zop dying was enough for me. It was a heroic death and a heroic life, and I don't need anyone else to perish.
All right, Spurky, you're up.
God, the difference.
I think I single-handedly wiped out the
Yeah, there it is again.
population between Zip Zap Zop and Spurky. I went to Shoal Cave and caught Blubby the Spheal and wanted to take on Maxie one last time. For some reason, I didn't learn my lesson when being underleveled for Tate and Liza.
Oh, God.
I was even more underleveled for Maxie.
My Deanna.
It doesn't go down! This fight was rough. Chad was able to take out his Mighty Anna, but I resorted to Squidward when his Crobat came out, and luck wasn't on my side.
Oh, no.
Because Squidward was killed by a high roll wing attack.
Oh, God.
Pokemon works is there's a small range of damage an attack can do. It's not actually the same all the time, and it's kind of based on chance. So even though it looked like Squidward could have lived 2 wing attacks, Maxie was able to get a low roll on the first one.
And then a higher, oh, no. Rip Squidward.
The death of Squidward. But it wasn't time to give up. We had to persevere. For Squidward. He came in and took out the Crobat and lived on 1 HP.
I was gonna say, I can't believe Ari is still alive. And 1 HP, oh my God.
After that fight, I needed to take a step back and seriously grind up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like you need to level them up.
Eventually arriving in Sutopolis. Steven and the Sutopolis
Didn't even realize, there's a Blaziken now.
saying Groudon was in the cave because someone used the wrong orb and pissed him off. So I went in there, walked up to
Master Ball.
and Master
Yeah.
There's no way I'm fighting Groudon. Now get in the box. While fighting Wallace, Spurky was able to take out his Love Disc and Celio. Sin beat his Whiscash, and Chad finished off the Milotic. The team.
Okay, so she's doing a lot better now.
After obtaining our final gym badge, I knew we were ready for the Elite Four.
Less underleveled.
Victory Road. Wally tried to fight us for the last time, but he just needs to stop. Exited the cave.
He's pathetic.
The final challenge. Here we go. Sydney was up first, and honestly, he wasn't a challenge.
Okay, so far, we're honestly not that far from the end of this video. I mean, obviously we're at the Elite Four. So, who's died? We've lost Zip Zap Zop, Corn, which I forgot about, the one that immediately died at the start that I've forgotten about, and Squidward. If any of these motherfuckers die, I'll be crying, okay?
And honestly, he wasn't a challenge at all. Chad and Teriyaki were able to take care of his team with ease. Phoebe wasn't
Just love the punch in the face.
Bobby being MVPs. Glacio was a bit tougher. Teriyaki
Yeah,
was
the ice would be difficult.
and Spurky could handle her Celios, but her Wall Rain was the big problem.
Oh, God.
Wall Rains are thick, can tank a lot of hits, and can do a lot of damage. I would know, because I have one. I brought out Chad, and she was able to get in a good amount of damage, but she was ultimately
Is she gonna... No, she died!
try and confuse it, but it broke through the confusion and landed a Sheer Cold. Sheer Cold is a one-hit KO.
Oh,
Has a 30% chance of hitting the target and will fail if the target Pokemon's level is higher than the user's. But even under all those conditions, it hit.
oh my God, you're gonna go into the last battle with like 4 Pokemon.
Chad was with us for so long, and
Oh, that makes it so sad.
even with those losses, we were able to finish Glacia off and move on to the final Elite Four.
With just 4 Pokemon.
Drake's got a tough team, but we've got a Blubby, and she wanted revenge for her fallen comrades. She ice beamed every single
Over and over. Hell yeah.
a straight up massacre. And with that
I love battles like that.
battle, Steven Stone. I was legitimately nervous. I led with Spurky to take out his Skarmory as quick as possible.
Nice.
Blubby was able to take out his Claydol and Aggron. Then came his
The
Metagross.
moves, bro.
This might be the end. Metagross is Steven's strongest Pokemon, so I needed to hinder it as much as I could before it started doing serious damage. I knew his Metagross had Earthquake, which would definitely take out more.
Yeah.
So I had to have Spurky Kamikaze to get a paralysis.
Oh God, did Sparky die in exchange?
A lot of hard work finally beat the Metagross by spamming Surf. Teriyaki was able to finish his Cradilly.
Hell yeah.
His final Pokemon was Armaldo, Gary's final revenge for getting booted from the team. I brought out Blubby because Teriyaki was pretty weakened, and after
I'm
realizing
wondering if there's gonna be any more deaths. No. Oh.
I knew she was gonna have to die.
Oh no.
It'd be hard part, Blubby pulled off her last surf, getting Armaldo in the red, and was killed.
Wow.
Teriyaki.
What a brave soldier.
Been with us from the start, who'd seen her friends die in front of her. The OG refused to let any more murder happen. Onion, Corn,
Onion, that was the other one I forgot about.
Chad, Sin, Spurky, Blubby.
That's a lot of deaths.
Ones won't go down in vain. One good kick to the head, and we did it. We completed the Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. Teriyaki and our
This would just stress me the hell out.
whole team put in a lot of work to
Wait, she survived? She only had 2 in the end? Oh my god.
true Mad Lads.
Okay. Why is that still so goddamn sad? I'm like, oh, I'd be so sad about losing all these Pokemon. It's like, yeah, but you lose them at the end. And I'd be like, oh, well, that's not as bad because it's the final fight. But that kind of makes it worse. They were with you all the way to the very end. And then you finish Elite Four. You get out and you're like, oh, I finally get to explore the world and see and relax with all my Pokemon. All my 2 remaining living Pokemon. And you just have to sit there knowing that the only reason you're there, the only reason you're continuing is off the backs of the deaths of your former teammates. I was right though, this did just make me want to do this. I feel like I need to play a Nuzlocke now. I need to give myself the emotional turmoil of being attached to Pokemon and then losing them and then crying. Sobbing sadly in the shower, trying to forget all the horrific trauma I've been through. Even though it's not me that's dying, it would be my Pokemon. But still, it's trauma, okay? I know that Jaiden does have some other videos of Nuzlocke, so if you'd like me to react to them, let me know. I loved that. I loved that so much, and I feel like any other ones she did would also be amazing, and knowing her, they'd only get like bigger and more epic each time. So I'm like so in, if you want. If you don't want, well then, whatever, maybe I'll do it anyway, just to spite you, all right? What do you think of that? So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next time when I may or may not do another Jaiden Nuzlocke. That's it. I'm gonna stop talking now.